What's going on, YouTube? It's Jones Nation back at you with another. Actually, I haven't done one of these yet. This is my top 10 for winter 2013, 2014. This is around the time I'm seeing a lot of top 10s, top 20s come out. And I'll go ahead and do mine. Let you know really what I've been wearing this winter. Once again, this is going to be my top winter 2013, 2014. And right now we're experiencing a lot of snow. I'm in the Northeast. And if anyone lives in the Northeast, you know the kind of weather that we've been receiving. So with no further ado, I'm going to get into my top 10. I do have 3 honorable mentions, and then I'll show you my top 10. I will give this disclaimer. I do have some cheaper scents in my top 10, just because, look, you don't got to have a $300 fragrance to smell good, and I believe in the power of a dollar and save it a little bit. I do have a niche list coming up, but for right now we'll stick with the designer game. So this is my top 10 designer, and let's jump right into it. My first honorable mention is going to be none other than the edible Rokas Man. This raspberry cappuccino, lavender, very well done, very edible. When you want to get close to your lady, you throw this on. That's why it's honorable mention. Obviously, it doesn't really project or anything like that, but one of the best smelling scents, and you can get this bottle for like $20. So, Rokas Man, first honorable mention for the winter 2014. All right. Another honorable mention is going to be Bond Number 9's New Harlem. Okay, very similar. This is a bonbon. I have a lot of these, but very similar. I'm going to get a bottle after this is done. Very similar to Rokas Man. Obviously Maurice Rossell did them both. Obviously you understand the work that he's done, but Bond Number 9, pancakes and syrup. I get cappuccino and raspberry out of Rokas Man. I get pancakes and syrup out of this one, and it's green, maybe a little bit more green than I like. But Bond Number 9 New Harlem lasts all day. Not a bad scent at all, man. So I do like it. Pancake syrup, and it is a little green. Bond Number 9 New Harlem, honorable mention. And another honorable mention is a cheapie here. It's from Antonio Banderas, actually. This one is the Golden Secret. This is Antonio Banderas, the Golden Secret. Very nice, 1 million type of clone, but with apple, with a very good apple, very woody. It's just, it's very good. I mean, the dry down and everything is just phenomenal. The Golden Secret, it's fruity. Like I said, it's 1 million just without the cinnamon. I think it's got a little pepper in it and cumin, leather at the base. This one, that apple at the top just kind of sets it apart, gives it an apple pie type of vibe. So very good for the winter, and it's got pretty good performance. All right, so another honorable mention is Antonio Banderas, the Golden Secret. All right, let's jump into my top 10. My top 10 is pretty different. I think I'm kind of unique. I have some of the ones that you see on YouTube, but for the most part, my top 10 may be a bit unorthodox, but who cares, right? So at number 10 is none other than the classic creamy Allure Homme Sport. What can I say about this one? It's sweet. It is aromatic. Citrus. It just does well. The performance on it, Chanel's quality is, second to none. People say it's not sporty. I mean, I get sporty with the oranges at the top and, the pepper. It's just very well done. Allure Homme Sport, the dry down with vanilla amber tonka base. You can't go wrong with this. Number 10, Chanel Allure Homme Sport. And number 9 is from the House of Cartier. This is Declaration. This is Dun Sour. This is Cartier Declaration Dun Sour. Very nice rose, light rose scent. Very aromatic. I'm going to get a bottle of this. So you can get a 3/4 of the Declaration Dun Sour. You can get it now for like $30. Yeah, this one's good. This one's good. I think this one is 2013 release. Very well done rose, pepper. You can't go wrong with this. A very good smell. All right, is number 9 is Cartier Declaration Dun Sour. And at number 8 is a classic powerhouse, none other than Jean Paul Gaultier. All right, you understand the torso. Everybody smelled it. Everybody can pick this smell out. Obviously, it's a classic. What I can say is vanilla, 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 vanilla is what you get. Lavender. I think it's like I think you get orange blossom in this one. It is very aromatic. Probably been reformulated a few times, as this is kind of weak, but the dry down is very nice. So at number 8, of course, Jean Paul. You can't go wrong with this. I mean, I don't care who you might smell like. I mean, this is good stuff. It does go along with the cheaper sleeper, Cuba Gold. Cuba Gold is Jean Paul Gaultier's dry down with a little bit of white floral, with little tobacco I get from this. Still vanilla, still very good. This is the manlier version of this torso. So this is like the metrosexual. This is just like a hardcore man. I actually prefer Cuba Gold. So both though coming in at number 7. Number 7 is Jean Paul Gaultier and Cuba Gold. Can't go wrong with that. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. Very nice. And obviously Jean Paul Gaultier is a classic. Coming in at number 6. Number 6 is Licorice Vanilla. And this one lasts a really long time. You know, it's kind of soft. It's powdery. I love it. Like I said, I love the licorice in it. I love the vanilla. I get like a cherry cola feel. Definitely get like a cherry Coke feel. The ivy in this is done well. It's got tonka in the middle. Dry down is vanilla. This one is Lolita Lempica's Eau Masculine. Lolita Lempica's Eau Masculine is just, it's a very good scent. It's different. You know, you won't really smell like anyone else. You'll smell like candy licorice, cherry cola kind of vibe here when it dries down. Vanilla. It's got like a base like Jean Paul Gaultier. It's just a little bit different for me, a little bit better. And I like it. So this is my number 6 for the winter this year, Lolita Lempica Eau Masculine. You can't go wrong with this stuff, man. And it's a cheapie. It's like $20 now, and this is the 1.7. So really good Lolita Lempica. And at number 5, we're going to get into the top 5, Dead or Alive Designer 2013-2014 by yours truly, Jones Nation. One of the better aquatics on the market. It is a cheapie. But it does well from the house of Nautica. This one is none other than Nautica Voyage. I mean, you know, obviously the winter doesn't really call for aquatic, but when this one smells as good as it smells, people, the apple, the pineapple I get out of this one is fruity and floral. The musk at the base is fine. Apple, cedar, musk, you know, this apple is second to none, man. You know, yellow floral. This one lasts and projects. Very cheap, $15 for this bottle. This is a 1.7 all year round scent. You know, and obviously it's the winter, but I can still pull this one off when I want to get aquatic. This one is Nautica Voyage, and this is number 5. Can't go wrong with Nautica Voyage, folks. And number 4 is a classic in the game, one of the best flankers of all time. And I'm not talking about Pure Malt. I'm going to do a review on that one. I'm talking about none other than YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme. Cardamom Bomb, Cedar, this stuff here, the Night of the Man, is good. I can wear this not only in the night, I can wear this one in the day. Very good. My number 4 this winter. I love this stuff, man. La Nuit de l'Homme. God, man, this stuff here, man, gets the job done. And L'Homme during the day, I can kind of pair those two together. But La Nuit de l'Homme is definitely better in my opinion. But they both kind of serve the same purpose. But very good stuff, man. My number 4 this winter. Go out and get it if you don't have it. It's definitely a must-have. Number 3, I'm down to the top 3 this winter. Obviously, we got a few weeks left in this week. We got about a month or so left in this winter. But definitely a classic, you know, that everyone should have by Chanel. one of the original from the original of the Allure line, and this is none other than Allure Homme. Man, what can I say about this one? The peach, the ginger, you know, the florals in the middle, the base with the coconut, the vanilla. This one lasts a really long time. The dry down is magnificent. The dry down is really good. That's why it's my top 3. I've been wearing the heck out of this stuff this winter. Very good, man. I'm going to have this in my collection for a long time. This is Chanel Allure Homme, and man, all year too. This one is an all year one too, but right now the winter is just doing well for me. All right. So my number 3 is Allure Homme. Top 2. My top 2. Number 2, I have a decan of. This one I will be buying a full bottle of. I think a full bottle is like $125. This one is woody. You're talking about honey. You're talking about like you're floating on a cloud. That's how it makes you feel. I think lily. I think, you know, this one here, projection is phenomenal. It's got iris, you know, in the base. It's got myrrh. Man, this one here with the honey at the base, I mean, none other than Bois d'Argent by Dior, by Christian Dior, Bois d'Argent. This one is like from their private line. This stuff, man, projects. It's very aromatic. This one is done well, man. At the top, juniper berries. At the bottom, honey. You get honey throughout this fragrance. It is unisex, but this one is a classic and a masterpiece in my eyes. My number 2 as far as this winter is Bois d'Argent, man. This one stays on your clothes for days. This one lasts on my skin forever. And it's very light, too, at the same time. Also, it projects. Man, this thing smells good. So, number 2 is Dior Bois d'Argent. Go out and pick this up. Must have all year round scent. This thing's probably going to do numbers in the summer and in the spring this year. But right now in the winter, it is giving me life. And one of my top 2. So this is number 2, Bois d'Argent by Christian Dior. The honey in this is phenomenal. My most worn winter fragrance, my favorite fragrance right now, and just a modern masterpiece, as everyone has said here. This one is none other than Dior Homme Intense. It is the reformulated version. I don't care. This one projects cocoa, vanilla, cocoa butter to me, pear. I get the pear out of this. I get a little like incense with it. You can't go wrong with this. My top scent of the winter 2013-2014 is none other than the masterpiece. Go out and get this. Dior Homme Intense. This stuff does wonders. Lasts forever, projects, performances all the way up on this one. Reformulation doesn't matter. And Dior Homme is also with this one for the day if you want to go light with it. But Dior Homme Intense, my most worn winter fragrance, 2013-2014. And that's it. That's my top 10. I hope you enjoyed that one. Got some cheaper ones there, some higher end, some Dior, some Chanel. But gets the job done this winter. Been smelling good, and you know I can't complain. So I'll have my niche top 10 winter 2014 coming. Peace out. It's Jones Nation. Tell me what your top 10 is. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, be easy. Yeah.